Hi, Annie. How are you today?
Hi, doing good. How are you?
Good. So I'm Garrett Lewis. I am an SVSU student working for the Community Writing Center, and I'm going to ask you three questions for Studio 23's art around the city trail. So you ready?
Ready. Let's do
All
it.
right. So what was the inspiration for your artwork for this exhibit?
Well, the piece that was chosen is a painting called Go Out and Seek Your Truth. It was inspired by a couple different things. The first was I was working on some other abstract landscapes that weren't exactly symmetrical purposefully, but I thought to myself, if they were symmetrical, they would kind of resemble a sound wave. And I thought, could I make a landscape out of a sound wave? So that was the first part. And the second was my husband's a great guitar player, and we've always connected over music. And he had recently bought a piano. So he set up an area in our home for all of his music stuff. And I thought, well, I'm going to make him a painting for his music area for his birthday. So I took a line from one of our favorite songs by Alice in Chains, which is the title of the painting. So Go Out and Seek Your Truths from Heaven Beside You. So I took a clip of the sound wave and transferred it into the painting. So it was kind of a combination of an idea I had while painting and thinking about my husband, and then also kind of capturing some of the feel from the grunge era. So it's just metallic copper and black, and there's some kind of, moody, grungy imperfections around the edges.
I really like that. That's a cool idea.
Thanks.
So describe a typical day in your studio.
Sure. Right now is a little bit weird with the pandemic. So I have two kids that are 7 and 10, and they're doing virtual school. So right now, a typical day is get up, make breakfast for everybody, and then I sneak off and do a little bit of work while they do their own thing. And then they're in virtual school in the afternoon. So that's usually when I get in my studio. And I own Paper Heart Design, which is a full service graphic design studio. So a lot of the
Mhm.
work I do day to day is digital artwork and logos and things like that. But I have a painting studio set up in the basement with an area for the kids to paint and an area for me to paint. So I try to get down there as much as I can because I really do love stepping away from the keyboard and making some
Mhm.
analog art with hands on rather than always on a computer.
So do you have like two separate studios for like your online graphic design stuff and then like one for actual um physical painting is the best
Yeah.
way to do it. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, so our,
that's
our
pretty cool.
upstairs front room, I have like an office area on the one side, and then my kids have like a little school office area for this year. But when they go back in the fall, I'll kind of take over the whole room again. And then
Mhm.
all the paints are kind of set up downstairs because it's just more convenient. We've got a big wash sink and
Mhm.
tables and things that are easier to keep. I'm not a very clean painter, so I try to keep that downstairs.
Yeah. And then what made you decide to work in the medium that you do?
Sure. I am somebody who wants to learn how to do everything. So I really don't stick to just one medium. Like I said, I do a lot of digital work. I do some 3D work. I like to draw. I like to paint. But when I do paint, I typically will use acrylics because they're really versatile. You can thin them out and do a wash. You can put them on with a knife really thick and get great textures. Um, the piece that was picked had some spray paint and acrylic in it. Spray paint's kind of fun because you can do, the big swooping motions and get something really continuous. That's hard to do with a brush because your brush is going to run out of paint at some point. You got to reload it, and the pressure will change. And so I really like using a variety of different mediums because I just wanna I want to know how to do everything.
Yeah.
So I tried a lot of different stuff.
It's hard to check just one box and label yourself to one thing. So I completely understand that.
Yeah.
But it was nice talking to you. I really liked learning a little bit more about your art, and I'm excited to see it. So thank you.
Thanks so much. It was nice talking to you too.
All right. Thank you.